What's up guys, my name is TechNumber here for Troubleshoot, and today I've got a video for you on Grand Theft Auto 5 that was released on the Epic Games Store. So in my previous two videos, the first one I went through getting the game for free using Epic Games and installing FiveM. That is crucial to this video working, so make sure you follow with those steps and have a working copy of FiveM. If you're interested in joining multiplayer FiveM servers and you're getting a Steam ID error, check the second link down below for a video on that. This video is about installing single-player mods for Grand Theft Auto 5 with the Epic Games version. So, assuming that you got the game on Epic Games, you're probably going to be starting fresh in the campaign. This tutorial, unfortunately, completely relies on FiveM being installed, and I'll explain to you in a minute why. So just keep that in mind. Your single-player progress may not be carried across from an existing game copy. As for importing that, I have absolutely no idea, but there probably is some way of importing save data. For me personally, I'll just be starting the game fresh. So why do we need FiveM installed in order to mod the single-player version of Grand Theft Auto 5? Well, the latest release of GTA 5 unfortunately broke a crucial part of modding Grand Theft Auto, and that is ScriptHookV. And that is this over here, ScriptHookV, and it has a native trainer included with it, though as you can see, retail and Steam only does not support Epic Games version. If you try launching it, you'll simply get an error saying you're using an unknown version. If we have a look down here at this first comment, we see, hello all. Since the official ScriptHookV page is actually unavailable, we've uploaded a backup for the retail, physical or digital from Rockstar Games and Steam versions. Epic Games Store version is not supported as Alexander Blade still didn't update it on his own page. Please don't ask for it as we don't even know if there will be any Epic Games Store version in the near future. So, as for whether modding the Epic Games Store version will be a thing in the next couple of days, nobody knows, but I'm sure support will come around a little bit easier than this. Though the current workaround is to use the FiveM launcher instead, as it uses a slightly older version of the game where ScriptHookV does work. Don't worry, your Epic Games account version does still work, we're just launching it from a slightly different place. Unfortunately, LSPD First Response mod is not compatible with this workaround. There is another workaround for this, and if I get to this, I'll have it linked somewhere in the description down below. So with that being said, simple trainers and some other things will probably work just fine. So let's start off by trying to add something rather simple. So I'm going to go ahead and use this over here that I mentioned earlier, though I'll only be using the native trainer that comes with it, which is this over here. We get to it with a simple F8 press. So I'll click download and download it as per usual. Of course, all different mods will have different methods of installing, but we do need to install it in a slightly different place than you'd expect. It's not going to be the GTA 5 files folder, it's in fact going to be the FiveM folder. So we can hit start and type in FiveM, then we can right click and click open file location, or make sure it's selected and click open file location over here. Then when it opens up, we'll likely see two shortcuts, FiveM and FiveM single player. I'll simply right-click on FiveM and click Open File Location. Then you can see we're inside of C uses username, app data, local, FiveM. We can also get here by holding Start and pressing R. Then we can type in percentage, local app data, percentage, and hit Enter. Then we can scroll down to FiveM and open it up. And we're inside of the same folder. Then we'll open up FiveM application data. And scrolling down to the very bottom, you'll see ScriptHookV.dll. This is the file that's incompatible with the latest release of Grand Theft Auto 5 on the Epic Games Store, and when there's a new update released, it'll probably work just fine. But in the meanwhile, this is the workaround that we'll be using. Open up the plugins folder, and then I'll go ahead and open up ScriptHookV that I just downloaded purely for the native trainer.asi over here. Dragging and dropping it across into the plugins folder, all we need to do is close out of the zip, head back to this folder, and then we'll go back 2 folders to just FiveM, where we double-clicked on FiveM application data earlier. What we'll do is we'll simply copy the FiveM single-player shortcut and add it to our desktop over here. Then we can simply just double-click on it and launch up the FiveM single player. So this is where the save data I mentioned comes in. Basically, when the game eventually starts up, we'll be starting from a fresh version of the game, even if you started playing the campaign on the official Epic Games version. As for copying across save data, I'm not entirely sure, but there probably is a way. However, I won't be going through that in this video. And there we go, now that we're in game, I can hit F4, and as you can see, we have the native trainer over here. As for using it, I'm not too sure. I'll quickly figure that out. As such, I'll go ahead and spawn a car. There we go. And of course, this will work with basically any mod trainer, though it may not work with absolutely everything. As long as you just need that ASI file, then things are probably going to work really well. And of course, I'm still on the first mission. Okay. While this video may not be exactly what you were searching for, it's a good place to start. And for now, the only thing we can do is mod the single player version of the game. It's slightly older, but it'll still work with Epic Games. If you haven't owned the game anywhere else, then hey, at least you can mod single player here using this workaround. Now, of course, it is a workaround. When a new version of ScriptHookV is released, I'll make sure to do another video on that. That'll go through a more standard way of installing mods, etc, etc. This is currently just a workaround that works for now. And of course, I went ahead and tried a couple more mods. I managed to get menu working. That was a request from another video, though of course if you followed along with this video, you're probably smart enough to go ahead and install it yourself. And there we go. As for what mods this works with, I'm not entirely sure, but this does work with quite a large number of mods. As for installing custom vehicles and the rest, I'm not entirely sure, but this should be a good starting point for you if you'd like to go ahead and look into this further. Either way, hopefully you found this video interesting. If I do get into modding cars and the rest into the game, I'll make sure to let you know down below. But as for now, this video was just on simple things. That's about it. Thank you all for watching. My name's been TechNobo here for Troubleshoot, and I'll see you all next time. Ciao.